Hello. Okay, come on. OBS. Thank you. Hello, good morning. I'm just gonna scoot myself over. Make it bigger. Okay, there we go. Anyways, hi, good morning. Welcome to Rain Code, Master Detective Archives Rain Code. I haven't never played this game before, and honestly, I don't really know very much about it either. My best friend loaned it to me. I know that the art is by the Danganronpa people. So is the music, I'm pretty sure. So, anyways, options. Oh, good subtitles. I love subtitles. Text speed. Okay. Oh, should be fine for now. Okay. Oh, continue. Oh shit. No, don't continue. This is like a game cartridge, so I think it might have my best friend's like data on there. So. I'm so used to playing like digital download games. Like I have like a lot of downloaded games. So I was like, oh yeah, it should be fine. It's like starting a clean slate, but since it's a cartridge, I wonder if it has her data on here, but okay. You guys will have to bear with me because like I'm a little stupid sometimes. So like I'll have to maybe like look up some answers sometimes. We'll see. Hopefully I'll be able to get it, but once in a while, your girl ain't so smart. I hope to God you're not annoying.
Oh look! A human! It's been a while! Anyway, that was a good nap. I nearly slept through the whole thing. Let's see... Alright, there's something I have to do first. Okay, human, listen up. First, I'll have you select your difficulty.
You got baby
Choose
mode?
wisely. Complain about it later, and I'll boom kill ya. Now then, display the options.
Okay, her voice isn't too annoying. Or their voice, I don't know. Adorable. Is that stupid baby mode?
You sure about that? Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, it sounds like baby mode.
You want to know what difficulty that is? The one you selected is how difficult yours truly will be on you.
Oh.
I'll be as difficult with you as you wish, so I hope you're ready.
Okay, we picked adorable, so.
No, to be honest, it's all the same no matter what you pick. I'm your lenient, mean, troublesome, adorable partner, after all. So, are you ready?
First I have to look up your voice
Do you want
actor.
to start for real? Do you seriously want to start? Seriously? For real?
Start for real.
Guess you're really here for it. Sounds like you're just dying to solve some mysteries. You just can't wait to go on adventures with me, right? Humans are so weird! Well, let's get this started. It's time to embark on my lovely, thrilling, wonderful, mystery-solving adventure. Let's go!
Massacre on the Amaterasu Express. Okay, the same voice actor voices Dory in Genshin Impact.
Whoa! What's going on? Wait.
What is this fuck-ass Bob?
Where am I?
Who did...
Ow.
Got a little ahoge that looks like a question mark.
Who? What?
Oh shit, we have amnesia. And our shoes glow in the dark. His hair is so ugly. Bitch! Hi again.
Why? How? I can't remember anything.
Bummer.
Does that mean... Do I have... What was it called? Amnesia? All right, calm down. Take a deep breath. Dang it! I can't remember anything! Where am I? Who am I? Why can't I remember?
Inside your pocket.
Huh?
Check your belongings.
Who's there? Am I hearing things too?
Man, he's really going through it, huh?
I lost my memories and now I'm hearing things. What's going on?
Check your pocket.
Ow. Oh.
Hi, Harris.
Now, can't catch a break. Check my belongings. Huh. An envelope. Notice. World Detective Organization Human Resources. Dear Yuma Cocohead.
Coco
You are
Head.
hereby dispatched to the Special Autonomous Zone of Kanai Ward.
Fucking coconut head.
Dispatch duration indefinite. Use the enclosed ticket to board the Amaterasu Express to Kanai Ward. Rendezvous with the master detectives on site. Upon arrival, proceed to the Nocturnal Detective Agency, World Detective Organization, Kanai Ward Branch. There you will receive further instructions. Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world. Yuma Cocohead?
Fucking Coco Head.
That's my name? Thinking on it, I guess that sounds right. That's
Was his name Coco Head in Japanese
I
too?
remember. My name is Yuma.
Or was it like Coco Atama?
I'm Yuma Cocohead.
I'm Yuma Coco Head! Bitch! I cannot take this seriously already. Why is my mom vacuuming? Oh man.
But what's this about a world detective organization? It sounds significant. Am I a part of it? Am I a detective?
Must be related to Kyoko Kitty Kitty.
I guess these kinda look like a detective's clothes. It seems I was supposed to get on a train. Or at least, I think so. Master detectives? Am I one of them? Could there be someone who knows me on the train? Here's the ticket. Let's check the schedule. Hey, it's almost time. Well, I should get on that train. I'll find out more about myself if I meet someone who knows me.
Attention!
before rushing off into the rain, let's start with basic controls. Walk around and explore the room. Oh yeah, I recommend moving the camera around to explore the surroundings.
Oh.
Places with an examination marker can be inspected. Make sure to investigate areas of interest.
I'm gonna write this down.
You can fast forward and auto advance through dialogue. Cinematics can be skipped. Yeah, he definitely could be.
Gotta stay in that detective.
Detective points can be earned by conducting detective activities like investigation and gathering info.
Sure hope you got all that down.
Earning DP increases the detective rank. Maybe something cool will happen when the rank goes up.
Don't you forget.
Icons on the minimap mark the next objective and or people to talk with.
Why are there so many umbrellas? The label reads, Lost Items Temporary Storage.
Take one.
Bags, hats, and books. A lot of stuff has been placed here. A toy robot? It looks sturdy. The label says Lost Items. I see myself. I'm still not used to this. This is...
There's a cardboard box here. I can peek inside through the hole. But it's too dark to make anything out. It's a fuck ton of umbrellas here. There's something in the back, but I can't get through with all the things in the way. Stuff might fall if I try to move it. I better not go back there. Cowardly. Climb over the boxes. Is that everything? I do believe so. Can I run? I can't run. This is the worst.
I get it. The place where I was sleeping was in fact...
The lost items room.
That's right. I've been sleeping in a station's lost and found section. But why was I sleeping here? Did I faint? Or was I attacked? If so, then who did it?
Attention passengers departing this station direct to Kanai Ward on the Amaterasu Express. Please board immediately. The train will depart soon.
I have to get on that train. I better hurry.
Oh, so now you can run. I see. His shoes are cool. I'll give him that. I'm so glad my Switch is working again, like my Switch audio. I don't know why it does that, but it's really annoying when it does.
I'm sorry. The Amaterasu Express will now depart.
Fancy.
Oh, made it in time.
Thank you for choosing the Amaterasu Express Direct to Kanai Ward. Our train utilizes Amaterasu Corporation's state-of-the-art technology for an automated, safe, and comfortable service.
I see you.
There is no crew aboard the train. Thank you for your understanding and support.
I can't believe you've done this again. You sacrificed the lesbians?
Automatic? So nobody's driving this thing.
This train has 5 cars. It will operate non-stop to its destination. Food and beverages are available in Car 2. Restrooms are available in Car 1 and Car 5. In case of an emergency, visit the backup control room in Car 3 and contact Control Headquarters via the intercom.
Very well.
We hope you enjoy your trip aboard the Amaterasu Express on your journey to Kanai Ward.
So there are 5 cars. This must be car 1 at the front. I better find the other detectives and meet up with them.
If we use this...
The notebook menu features has features and info useful for investigation. When info gets updated, it will be marked with a new marker.
Yo! Check, check!
In case files, you can see an outline of the ongoing case and next objective.
Whoa, this stuff's vital!
In save and load file, the current progress can be saved, or the game can be started from the save data. How convenient this modern world is.
You definitely want to remember this.
You can save whenever Master is able to walk around freely, but there are some exceptions, so be careful.
And that's a wrap!
In options, game settings can be adjusted. Oh, ads. I'm gonna save my game, so don't mind me.
No. Farewell.
I don't know where it's doing. What the hell is that?
Okay, I see.
No, Andrew, I'm not going to imagine a Reaper based on a Goblin Shark. I don't even know what a Goblin Shark looks like. Am I gonna Google it right now? Yes. What the fuck? What the fuck do you mean they died? Aurora, where the fuck are you? Where is she? Did you guys fucking eat her? Damn it. A swear word in front of my boy Oliver. He's like 8. What does that mean? What's that? Slowness, bitch. Ah! Why are you inside my house? How'd he get inside my house? Balto! What the fuck was that?
Next up, something Big Bird will confess on his deathbed. It's already done.
You guys. Don't forget to vote. Who else did it? Who else could have possibly done this? I thought that the 3 periods after that, I thought it was funny.
Coming up next, the worst thing.
Bottles clink, clink, clink. Yes! Oh, we timed that really good. Oh, that's a little. There we go. Oh, 5-star. Oh, yes! Yes! Ah, yeah! Yeah, boy! Yes! 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 Holy shit. Oh my god! Such rudeness. I accidentally pressed the profiles button. Anyways, personal info is shown on the character information screen. New and updated info will be marked with the corresponding markers. That's me. A master detective with amnesia, his small build is unsuitable for physical confrontation. A lack of self-confidence results in a tendency to frequently complain. However, he possesses a strong sense of justice and selflessly tries to help anyone in need. Anyways. Oh, there isn't save data on here. Okay. That must be saved on the Switch, so. Okay. Anyways, it seems there's a massacre here. Look how cute this save, like this little screen is. Case files.
If you're that lost, why not check your notes?
In case files, you can see an outline of the ongoing case and what to do next. After a case is solved, you can review the summary. Yuma awoke in a room on a train station with amnesia. In his possessions was a notice from the World Detective Organization that stated his name and orders to be dispatched onto the Kanai ward. So he hurried onto the Amaterasu Express just as it departed. On the Amaterasu Express, there were evidently a number of master detectives who could be considered Yuma's colleagues. Talking with the master detectives might have yielded information about himself. With this in mind, Yuma set off to explore the train and meet up with these master detectives.
It's so
In Glossary, oh my god, Glossary, you can review in-game terminology, names of places, and events that have happened. You can also check my tutorials out and over again. Okay, cool. First things first, we have to go pee.
It says main control room A. The door's locked. It won't open. There's a driver's seat inside, but no one's there. The machine appears to be functioning. That must be the automatic operation device.
Yeah, it's very stylish. You have to go to the
It
bathroom?
won't open. I guess that's obvious. And this is the front car. The nose of the train is just beyond it. If it opens, I could fall off. It's a map of the train. The first and last cars can control the train. The rest are passenger cars.
Kind of small, there's only 5 rooms. So it's supposed to be the infirmary. Oh no, it's a restroom. You gotta go piss, girl?
There's a sink and toilet inside. This must be the restroom.
Ah! Thank you.
There's no one inside it right now.
What? Well, welcome back. Don't worry about it, Harris. Ah! We all get busy. The restroom window looks fixed in place, so it can be... Oh, can't be opened. Oh my goodness. Few more time. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't see any of the detectives through the window. Time to move on. Are you stupid? I don't see any of the detectives through the bathroom window that's looking outside. Yuma, Coco Head!
Excuse me.
Hello, anyone here? I guess there's no one here. Hi, Raven Moon. Yuma Coco Melon. I can see my reflection in the perfectly polished mirror. I'm still not used to it. Is that really my face? What if it's not? What if you, like, got brain swapped with somebody? It could happen. I played a game about that.
I see a clean-looking bed. This is probably the infirmary. It's locked, but there's no one inside.
Maybe somebody stole our body, who knows?
It says main control room B. The door is locked and won't open. I see a driver's seat in there, but no one's inside. There's a machine, but it's not on. Driver's seats on both sides of the train. I think that means they can go in either direction. Oh, I kinda sounded like a real detective there.
Oh my god.
Huh? Someone's there. I heard a voice behind the door.
We got the furry, the gyaru, the punk, the old man, and I don't know about you.
Excuse me, are you with the World Detective Organization? You are, right? You're master detectives, aren't you?
Danganronpa stance. Danganronpa stance.
But who are you?
Clownfish. Thanks, Stove.
I'm with you. I think I'm also a master detective of the World Detective Organization.
We're all wearing the same uniform.
A boy like you? Master Detective of the WDO?
It seems like it.
Seems like it. Like hell, dumbass!
Huh?
A runt like you, a master detective? You're just shooting your mouth off. You look like a
Oh my
shriveled
god.
anteater.
Sorry, my mom's vacuuming. Mother, why? Stop it. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying his hair's whack. Or are you talking about the punk guy? Because that's weird too. It looks like his like beanie got shredded up in the front or something like that. I don't know. They're all weird looking. They're all weird looking.
What's the meaning of this?
You got a lot of nerve posing as a master detective. I die right here, right now.
Broke Shinjiro.
Wait, please hear me out. Oh, right. I have proof that I'm a master detective.
Also, we're all wearing the same uniform. You guys are so mean.
A letter from the World Detective Organization? It's real. There's no mistake about it.
What? Are you serious?
Looks like there's a reason behind this. Go ahead and tell us. I'll allow it.
Right, thank you. But there's really not much to explain.
There's really not much to explain. Goes and fast forward. No, I was thinking
And that's what happened.
that the punk guy kind of reminds me of Soda in like a little bit of a way.
Amnesia.
Looks that way. I was hoping
Maybe it's his
that
hair.
you would know who I am.
Apparently not.
I like you. You're gonna be my favorite. I hope you don't die. Shit, she's gonna die in chapter
We're
2.
on the same team, but no one knows me? Then who am I?
He so does.
That's what I want to know. Besides, even if the letter is real, you may not be the right recipient.
Okay, man, chill out.
Why do you suspect me?
There is a reason why. But first, do you know what the World Detective Organization is all about?
A little bit? I think I remember a little. Or not.
Guess not. So you called yourself a member without even knowing.
Listen, man, I got the letter, I got the uniform.
Yes. Sorry.
Well, I suppose it's a master detective's duty to shepherd the lost. Very well, I'll tell you. Maybe you'll regain your memories after hearing what I have to say.
Thank you.
Interesting theory. Hey, Grandpa.
What?
Oh,
How come her sprite doesn't match her like hair? Like she's got brown streaks in her hair, but it doesn't show on her sprite really. What is it?
Listen up. The World Detective Organization is...
Here's a fun fact about me. For some reason, every single Danganronpa, my favorite character dies in chapter 2. Every single time. Like, I don't know why. Like, it just happens every single time, chapter 2, and it's like, damn. How come this is happening to me?
an extra-legal, extra-privileged organization devoted to eradicating the world's unsolved mysteries. Their branches exist throughout the world, and their investigations are handled by master detectives. As of now, there are roughly 1,000 master detectives in the WDO. All have
Fukawa.
powers specializing in investigative work.
Powers?
My friend Lollydoo has a clip on her channel where she interacts with like this genocider, and she goes like, and it cracks me up every time.
They are supernatural powers used in investigation, known as forensic fortes.
Oh, so we're supernatural detectives too.
People who develop talents such as clairvoyance or mind reading. They train at the organization to harness these special powers, which aid in their investigations.
Ooh, I wonder what my special power is.
Those who manage to gain a forte are recognized as master detectives and given a detective deed. Which means, if you're a master detective, it should say so on your license.
Detective deed?
It's an identification card. check your pockets.
I don't have one.
If you don't have a detective deed, you ain't one of us. Even if you got one, I'd suspect it's fake anyway.
Okay, asshole.
Oh, hold on. I'm not trying to trick anyone.
Pardon me. He seems to be the only one accused of being an imposter. But how about the rest of you? If you require he has some sort of proof, then the same would apply to everyone here.
The hell'd you just say?
She's right. Everyone here has just met for the first time. Naturally, we would doubt one another.
Huh? First time? So, you guys don't know each other?
Master detectives rarely meet together. We each travel the world on our own, solving cases. I've never seen so many gathered together for a case like this. We thought all of the summoned members had shown up and were about to start introductions. Then you walked in.
I see.
Well, let's start the introductions. We'll include the tardy one as well.
What? You still want to do introductions? With the imposter too?
Nightbot, chill out.
It's vital for us to ascertain each of our identities moving forward. All the more reason due to this perplexing circumstance.
Perplexing circumstance? What does he mean by that?
Now, let's begin.
Nightbot, chill. Beckett? Hey, man.
I'll go first. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Zilch Alexander.
Well, we got a 0 over here. Zilch Alexander.
I'm from the Southern Forest Preserve District's detective agency. They call me Nature's Mediator. I love people, nature, and the harmony between them. However, there are times when some would attempt to ruin that harmony. My specialty is in handling those people. Have you heard of the chain of mysterious murders surrounding the dam construction at Soul's Lake? Rumor has it that one by one, everyone involved with the dam's construction died, all cursed by a sunken ritual site. It was a once-in-a-century difficult case. The one who solved it was none other than myself. There wasn't much to it. The culprits were locals who wanted the rights to the dam for themselves. The strange
Okay, I
part
will.
was that all 52 villagers were in on it. They all kept their lips sewn shut to protect the secret. I'll let you figure out what that means. When harmony between man and nature is disrupted, disaster strikes. That is one thing I have learned as a detective.
Even if I had somebody's social security number, I don't know what I'd do with it. Like, what are you supposed to do with it? Like, apply for benefits? It's not that easy. Like, you have to wait for, like, benefits and shit to come through.
Nature's mediator. He does look like a good detective. Though he suspected me, he still gave me a fair chance to explain myself. He looks a bit intense, but maybe he's a good person.
I'll describe my forte as well. I'm uncomfortable exposing classified information regarding investigators, but this is an emergency. My forte is animal investigation. I can control animals as I wish and recruit them for my inquiries. Quite fitting for the philanthropist that I am.
I'm calling the parrot to the witness stand.
Though useful in many ways, I mainly use it to gather intel. It allows me to survey a target while remaining undetected. As a basic rule, I can only control four-legged mammals. Less intelligent animals are easier to control.
Okay, so no parrot to the witness stand, okay.
I often use mice. They're the perfect animals for undercover investigations. Unfortunately, I can't show it off right now, because there aren't any mice on this train.
Not only is he a good detective, but he also has those powers. He really is impressive.
I guess our power is communicating with the dead, right? We have a Shinigami with us. Like, well, she hasn't really revealed herself, but...
That is all from me. With love, I yield to the next person.
Hey, girl.
An introduction. Introduce myself. A subjective observation of one's own self-image, explained objectively.
Are you okay?
Did I do something that caused you concern?
Yeah, I'm thinking her voice is a little robotic.
Having difficulty introducing yourself.
I rarely have a need to do so, so I was considering what approach to take. After all, is there such a thing as a self in the first place?
Philosophical.
All I am is a bundle of nervous tissue reacting to external stimuli. If I had to, I guess I'd call myself Poochie Laughman.
Voice actor. Lindsay Shepard. Lindsay Shepard. Who does she voice? Behind the voice actors. Hand it over. Let's see. Oh, Claire Francois, and I'm in love with the villainess. Yulia and Midoko-chan. The narrator in Banyanya and the Curious Bunch. But most of these are unfamiliar to me, so that's interesting. I feel like her voice is really familiar. Pucci. Okay.
So, your name is Poochie then?
Names are meaningless. A method of arbitrary labeling for self-recognition. Symbols for categorization. Nothing more.
Yo, this girl doesn't have any fucking friends.
To that end, it serves the same purpose as a detective deed, or so I, Poochie, believe.
She seems a bit odd.
Most of the World Detective Organization's work is investigating unsolved mysteries. I was trusted with many bureaucratic investigations. My clients are mainly enterprises and politicians. Depending on the client, I use my forte to see if the transaction party is trustworthy. My forte is known as audio aptitude. When I concentrate, I can hear anything from distant whispers, footsteps, and even heartbeats. No one is safe to speak of their secrets when I, Poochie, am around.
Oh, then did you hear anything suspicious at the station? Maybe we can figure out what happened to me.
It's probably too loud for her there.
Unfortunately, unless I focus my efforts on listening, I'm unable to hear things far away.
Oh, I see.
Constantly listening in on all sounds leads to a sensation of my physical
Welcome back,
boundaries
Miko.
within reality dissolving away. My already tenuous sense of self starts to vanish, which is why I tend to close my ears unless I'm using my powers.
Being blessed with power.
Zilch has taken her
is a
ears.
price. Did she always act in such a strange way? Or did it develop after she obtained her forte? Regardless, she definitely has a distinct air about her.
That is all I have to say about myself.
Oh.
She's bad at social interaction, everyone.
This part of her seems a bit more...
Welcome back.
normal.
Okay, you're my designated favorite.
Hey, young man.
Me?
That's right. Come here. Stand before me.
Damn, she's tall as well. Maybe I think Yuma's also just short. Aww.
Whoa. Huh? What's going on?
I'm measuring you. Stay still for just a second. I'll be quick. Thank you. That was quite educational. That outfit fits you well. My name is Melanie Goldmine.
Melanie Goldmine.
My home is rather far north from here.
Alright. Who's your voice actress? Lauren Landa. Oh, she's Neptune in the new Sailor Moon dub. Attack on Titan, she was Annie. Kyoko Sakura in Puella Magi Madoka Magica. No, she's gonna die in chapter 2. She's my favorite, don't you see? Let's see. Skullgirls. Squiggly. She was Squiggly in Skullgirls. Female Robin on Super Smash Bros. Yeah, Squiggly. I like Squiggly. Fire Emblem Heroes Robin. We like her. We like her. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die.
Up there is a branch with detectives adept at spiritism. I was also active there as a medium.
A medium?
I can summon the souls of the dead by using my body as a vessel.
Yeah, she does have a lot going on, but in the same way, I still like her. Okay, so we got Maya Fey on the team.
Summon a soul? Can you summon anyone who has died? Like, for example, the victim of a crime?
Yes, of course. But there is one condition. I require the clothes that person wore while they were still alive. Only by wearing their clothes can I summon their soul. Hence why my powers don't work on people smaller than me, or if the person is far bigger. Overall, the size must match. Also, I can't abide outfits with no fashion sense. Filthy, reeking clothes are always out of the question.
That sounds more like a preference than a condition.
Clothes make a man. They reveal all about one's livelihood. Like skin worn over skin. That's what clothes are all about. Consider that when compared to bare skin, clothing has a greater surface area seen by other people. Therefore, clothes are an expression of a person's identity and originality. You ever think about how you've never heard of ghosts being naked? Ghosts wear clothing because those clothes are a part of their identity.
Now that you mention it...
That's why, despite your amnesia, I can tell the kind of person you are just by looking at the clothes you wear.
Really?
Your uniform is undoubtedly an official one supplied by the WDO. And I found it fits you perfectly after measuring your size. I don't think it could possibly belong to someone else.
Which means I really am a master detective? Am I one or not? I can't figure it out without my memory coming back to me.
That's all I have to say. I'm the medium detective Melanie. Nice to meet you all.
I'm Afex Logan. I'm from the detective branch in the eastern slums.
Aphex Logan. I feel like they kind of like tried to use English names and they just kind of picked like some random ones.
They call me a master detective now, but I'm originally a broke, illegal immigrant. When I was a kid, I was in an upstanding home, living an upstanding life. My parents were lawyers who never tolerated injustice. They should have left well enough alone with that local mafioso. Because they went after him, they were murdered. Their necks were cut open, right in front of me.
That's awful.
I ran away to protect myself and jumped on a ship at the port. I didn't know where the ship was going. That was the moment I threw away my past and my home. I drifted to the slums and did everything I could to survive. I managed to survive until now, thanks to luck.
Super high school level Luckster.
With my natural talents, I was able to become a detective. But I also wanted revenge. I can't stand evil. But even if you ain't evil, I'll show no mercy to those who stand in my way.
Chill out, dude.
If I can't figure out the difference between the good guys and the baddies, then I just beat up both of them.
Goddamn.
Kill or be killed is my motto.
He looks scary, but that's not all. I think there's a deep sadness within him.
Yeah, he's never gone to therapy.
I can't share details about my forte. Just know it's kinda like radar.
That's all you're going to tell us?
You got a problem with that, you tiny runt?
Goddamn. Chill out.
Not at all.
You sure are a frail-looking kid, aren't you? And pale to boot. Like disaster's got its claws on you. You sure nothing weird is haunting you?
Yeah, we got a weird little Shinigami running around.
No way!
A detective's gotta be tough. How about a little training? First, you'll need to get used to stab wounds.
You guys help.
Ice pick.
Help.
Scissors. And a fruit knife.
No thanks.
Don't be shy, runt.
No, really? I'm fine.
Too bad.
Grandpa, save me.
I am Zange Eraser. I come from a detective agency on the front lines, far from here. Perhaps you expect an introduction, but I have nothing to say.
I feel like I don't trust him, but that's only because he reminds me of Ace from Zero Escape from 999. He reminds me of Ace, and I don't like it.
Let the past melt like ice in an evening stream. That's how I live my life. My forte is thoughtography. I can transcribe images from my memory onto electronics.
Hatatehi Makito, welcome back.
That's all from me. There's no need for any further explanation.
Andrew, he's a Tengu.
There's clearly something extraordinary about him.
Lastly, it's your turn, Yuma. Aside from having amnesia, is there anything else we should know about?
Damn, we gotta kill this guy, Reimu.
I still can't remember anything.
If you really are a master detective, then you should have some sort of forte.
I have no idea.
Oh, young man, are you sure you don't remember? How about the kind of clothes you usually wear? Or brands you like?
You only inquired about clothing.
Maybe you'll remember after a few punches to the head.
Stop being an asshole.
Hold on!
Afex, stop that. If you knock him out, he won't be able to speak. The perplexing circumstance we face may have something to do with his memories.
That's right, I was wondering about that. What do you mean by perplexing circumstance? Did something happen?
Well, Something unexpected has occurred on our trip. The number of people is off.
The number of people?
I, Hoochie, heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives on the train was precisely 5.
5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of us.
I also heard from the WDO that 5 master detectives will gather on board. Hence why when you called yourself a master detective, I was honestly surprised.
I knew this job wouldn't be easy, but there's already a mystery before us. This is getting exciting.
It's obvious what's going on. There's an imposter among us.
Among Us.
Not me. I think.
How about we contact the WDO and find out? It could be a mistake. It's no use. I can't reach them. There's no signal here.
Who could the uninvited 6th guest be?
If I was Yuma, I would just be like, you know, I'll sit this one out, y'all. I'll see you guys later. I'm just gonna...
Situation. Could I be the imposter? And I just can't remember? I am the 6th one here.
Alright, I got it.
Monkey.
Hey, since you're all clueless, I'm gonna tell you my extra sharp deduction.
You may speak. I'll allow it.
Why would I need your permission? Whatever. Way I see it, the runt here ain't the imposter.
Huh?
It'd be boring if the most suspicious one is the culprit. The runt must have been attacked by the real culprit. The memory loss is a side effect of the attack.
And the imposter's motive? Why would they attack Yuma?
To pretend to be a master detective and replace the runt on the train. The plan was going smoothly. The runt suddenly woke up. He got on the train right before it departed. And the results stand before us. Obviously, the imposter miscalculated. The runt's gotta be tougher than he looks.
Oh, that's a surprisingly proper deduction. And I thought you'd be the most useless one here.
Why, thank you.
In other words, I was knocked out of the station because someone attacked me? But I don't think I've been injured.
Excuse me. My deduction is slightly different.
Let's hear it. I'll allow it.
Stop acting like we need to get your permission.
I suspect that the entire situation is a test designed by the World Detective Organization.
A test?
A WDO exam officer has disguised themselves as a member and is ascertaining our skills here.
If that were the case, Yuma here could possibly be the exam officer.
Me? An exam officer?
Bring it on! I don't care if it's the WDO or a hitman. If you want to test me, I'll show you what I got.
What are you trying to do?
For now, I'll check to see if there are other uninvited guests. I wouldn't want any accomplices lurking about.
And how are you going to do that?
Like this! Let's go!
What? What was that? A weird feeling overcame my whole body.
No signs of the enemy. Turns out there really are just 6 of us on this train right now.
What did you do?
I used my forte, life detection. I can detect life in a 50-meter radius and pinpoint its location. The mechanism is a trade secret, but I can say without a doubt that we're the only ones on this train.
Talk all you want, but who can verify that you're not lying?
We're never gonna get anywhere if you start doubting everything. Use your own damn powers to figure it out then.
I see. So fortes come in handy at a time like this. In that case, There's someone else with a power that can confirm if other passengers are on board. Melanie, could your powers be used to see if anyone else is on board?
No way. Not unless there's someone dead in one of the cars. But even if they were, their clothing would still need to be a match for me.
Melanie's medium powers won't...
We know it's Poochie, but I wanted to talk to her.
Poochie, would it be possible for you to verify what Aphex said is true?
Yes. I, Poochie, was contemplating it at the moment. Even if someone is hiding, my audio aptitude is able to detect their breathing and heartbeats. Shall I try?
Yes, please.
Hey, what's with the gloomy little girl? Don't tell me she's motion sick.
Be quiet.
She's using
She's
her
focusing.
audio aptitude to check if there are other passengers.
Oh, really? Well, that's great.
Shut.
Huh?
Shut up, you brain-dead idiots! Pardon me. Would you mind quieting down for a bit? I need to concentrate.
It's just belongings. Most of his belongings are made of fur. He always carries a itch.
This sensation. I felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears. Does no one else hear it? What's going on?
Thank you.
Finished. I cannot hear the heartbeats of anyone besides the 6 of us here.
What if there's somebody dead on the train?
Though one could hold their breath, they still cannot stop their heart from beating. In other words, there's no one else on this train. I, Poochie, guarantee it.
Because then their heart wouldn't be beating and their life wouldn't be detective if they're dead.
See? I told you so. Sorry for calling you gloomier, little girl. You know, I'm glad you've confirmed.
このプチだ!
Aren't our powers kind of the same?
No. You detect life force, she can hear heartbeats and shit.
I can hear heartbeats from 500 meters away. So you're the useless one.
Quiet, you catty bitch!
Moving on, we've now got proof from 2 master detectives. We can say for sure that there are no other passengers.
So I guess our quirk is like copycat or some shit.
Though one may be a lying imposter, the other's statement can still be trusted.
One of them, an imposter? But Aphex and Poochie both use their fortes. I could feel them using their powers, so I think it's safe to say both are master detectives. But I'm the only one who can sense their powers. No one else seems to have the same experience. Why am I the only one?
It's your power, dumbass.
What's wrong with you, old man? You gone senile or something?
Can you all hear that? The sounds of a running train. The wheels of fate chugging along. In the same way, our fate continues to turn. This train will press on until we reach our destination. No one can get off midway, including the uninvited 6th. Let's discover which of us is the caged bird in here. My fading detective spirit is revitalized once again thanks to this burning mystery. Not bad. Things are getting interesting.
You're joking. What could the imposter even accomplish? We're all master detectives here.
We're still not immune to knives.
And yet we don't know who the fake one is.
I've used my power, so obviously I'm the real deal. The gloomy girl detective also passes. She ain't no fake. So, how about the guy blowing smoke, huh? Why don't you go ahead and prove yourself with your forte? How about it, you four-eyed fox detective?
As I have already explained, my power involves animals. Without them, I can't use it.
So, you're fine being considered a suspect then?
You are free to think what you wish.
Unfortunately, I can't prove myself either. Without a dead body, I can't use my powers as a medium.
Now we've got two suspects. How about you, old man?
I don't mind showing off, but it won't clear any suspicions. The sixth uninvited guest could possibly be a traitorous master detective with their own forte.
That's true.
There's no end to this! To hell with it! Everybody line up! I'll deck you one by one!
Aphex, why would anybody agree to that? He has 2 brain cells.
Whoever passes out is safe, got it? The real deal. If you don't pass out in one hit, then you gotta be the imposter!
Calm down. Let's do things logically, like the detectives we are.
Pardon me. I suggest we investigate this, starting with the motive for the imposter's infiltration.
The motive. One possibility is that it's a test from the World Detective Organization. Are there any others?
There are.
You may speak. I'll allow it.
100th time, why would we need your permission?
The Amaterasu Corporation. They could be responsible for this.
And your reasoning?
Someone has been tailing me for the past few days. It started after I was first assigned to Kanai Ward. Wherever I went, I could sense the presence of someone in the shadows, but I could never catch them in the act. It was getting annoying, so I tried to bait them out. I walked around town in my underwear, and at last, they revealed themselves.
Hold on. Did you just say that?
She's bold.
Something the matter?
Never mind. Continue.
I avoid solving problems with violence, so I was unable to apprehend them. However, I saw them escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars with my own eyes.
Why would Amaterasu Corp spy on you?
Because they don't want Kanai Ward to be investigated. Perhaps this is the same situation. Which is why I think our uninvited 6th guest is a spy from Amaterasu. The spy has only one goal: to disrupt our trip to Kanai Ward. Hence why they are pretending to be a master detective among us.
Among Us.
So you believe Amaterasu is involved? Not impossible, though your reasoning is somewhat lacking.
I do not see how escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars is proof someone is a company spy. Well, that's fair.
Excuse me. You keep talking about it, but what's Amaterasu Corporation?
You kidding me? We gotta explain that too?
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. We can teach Yuma as we share information with one another.
What is the Amaterasu Corporation?
In short, Amaterasu is a freaking huge company. You see their products practically everywhere in daily life. They make everything from kids' toys to fighter jets, industrial goods, electronics, pharmaceuticals, everything. Big companies always got dark underbellies. With Amaterasu, there's smoke, there's a whole building burning down. That's a detective joke. Funny, huh?
No.
Sure, I got it, thanks.
About Kanai Ward.
We're heading to Kanai Ward. What does that have to do with Amaterasu Corporation?
It's fairly complicated, but Kanai Ward is essentially an Amaterasu autonomous zone. Previously, Kanai Ward was just another regional city. But as it was being developed by Amaterasu Corp, the city itself transformed. Factories, research labs, and affiliate companies were built. In no time, The whole place belonged to Amaterasu. As a matter of fact, Kanai Ward is essentially ruled by the Amaterasu Corporation. Political power has no influence there. Since it's so isolated, no one has been traveling to and from Kanai Ward.
Isolated?
Exactly. Because of that, no information has been getting out, aside from rumors of unsolved cases. This has been going on for years, but the unified government has been turning a blind eye to the whole thing. The Amaterasu Corporation's influence affects not just the UG, but the entire world. Given the situation, the World Detective Organization couldn't wait any longer and decided to act. As a result, master detectives are gathering in Kanai Ward. And that's pure speculation, mind you. We won't know the full details until we arrive.
I see. Thank you very much.
About the Amaterasu Express.
Speaking of, this train is called the Amaterasu Express, isn't it?
Yes. The Amaterasu Express is an entirely driverless train developed by the Amaterasu Corporation. The WDO made arrangements to prepare it for arrival at Kanai Ward. Normally, it has no passenger cars for the trip to Kanai Ward, but they added ours as a special exception. It features enough passenger space for all of us and a lavish dining car. Quite the warm welcome. A perfect setup to persuade us nothing is amiss in Kanai Ward. By the way, the windows and doors are completely locked until we arrive. They say it's for our safety, but I feel as though we're stuck in a big, moving coffin. All the sash windows are sealed, so they can't be opened. I, Pucci, confirmed it myself prior to the train's departure. Perhaps these measures were taken to prevent infiltrators or stowaways. Once it's en route, the Amaterasu Express becomes a box that's impossible to enter or exit. If you feel up to it, why don't you take a look around? But you can access the fifth car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open.
Well, that's where the bathrooms are.
Broken?
Well, go ahead and see for yourself.
Right.
Has anything you heard sound familiar?
It feels like my first time hearing about any of it. Sorry.
I see. It's all right. Just tell us if you do remember anything.
Thank you.
He seems nice and all, but maybe he's the imposter.
Huh?
Which one of you dirty dogs said that?
Did someone just speak?
No. Hey, what's wrong? You've gone pale.
How about you have something warm to drink and get some rest? Although we only seem to have coffee here.
It's a big ass cup of coffee. Like, look at it compared to the pot. Like,
or do you need some milk?
it's almost as big as the pot.
Front probably wants milk.
Shut the hell up, Aphex. What if I do want milk?
Hey, how old are you anyway? I can't tell from the way you dress.
Never mind him. Here, have a drink to warm yourself up.
Thank you.
It's as big as our fucking head.
What was that voice earlier? Am I hearing things? I have amnesia, and now I'm hearing things. What's happening to me? I wonder if it has something to do with the sixth person. Besides, who is this sixth uninvited guest anyway?
It'd be funny if it was just a mistake and there's like
I
supposed to
should
be
think
6 of
about it
us.
a bit. Who is the most suspicious person here?
I don't know. Either Zilch or Zangi. I don't know, I'm not sure. Because neither of them, like, Zangi can prove his power, but he didn't for some reason. Like, why didn't he do it? And like Zilch can't prove his power right now. Whatever, I'm just gonna pick Zilch, I guess. Doesn't really matter, I don't think.
Zilch took on the leadership role immediately. Instead of simply taking charge, what if he was trying to manipulate us? Maybe I've already been manipulated. No matter how much I think about it, we have no proof of anything so far. If I really am a master detective, I could have some useful powers. I wonder if I can somehow remember what those powers were.
Remembering now won't do any good.
Quiet.
There it is again. I keep hearing that voice. Jeez, what's happening to me?
Hey, Runt!
Uh-huh.
Get over here. The old man is gonna show off his powers.
Oh boy.
Zange?
Okay. So just because of like how long that cutscene was, like that took like a really long time. I'm gonna stop here because I'm going out with my homies. So, also I said give my mom a back rub, which I don't want to do, but I will. It's for Mother's Day. Anyways, this has been fun so far. It's interesting. I'm very curious about all the characters. I like it so far. Let's take a look here. Let's see. You know, I never raid Pon Pon. She always raids me. So let's raid into Pon Pon. She's doing some 3D modeling right now. Yes, thanks for coming, everybody. I do appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Maybe I'll play a little bit tomorrow, too. You know, guys know how I am with new games. All right, see you.